Yo YouTube, it's your boy Nique215 and I'm back with another video, and this video is very special because it has to do with E3. I just wanted to put down 15 things that makes this E3 really great. Let's start with number 15, Crytek's Hunt Showdown. Now Crytek's Hunt Showdown is a game, it's kind of like a Monster Hunter type thing in the old age. It has crazy guns in it that just doesn't make sense. It has potions and concoctions and all things, but the main purpose that you're hunting down monsters with a friend, and you're just on this map hunting down monsters, and it's also PvP, so you're also playing against other people. You have to fight the people and you have to fight the monsters. It's also PvE, so you have to play AI people and AI monsters and people that I think are going to be monsters. They haven't confirmed that or shown that yet, but maybe they'll let them be monsters. And this reminds me of Evolve, but like way more fleshed out, way better. And Evolve was trash, so we don't even want to compare it to that game. Number 14, Code Vein. Now Code Vein is like an anime Dark Souls. It's an anime JRPG, basically standing for Japanese RPG, and it reminds me of Dark Souls, like the evading and the two slashes and evade, or the same strokes or patience, or dodge timing, stuff like that. It reminds me of all that. They haven't showed as much. They don't have a demo out. They only have a trailer. As as I looked it up, it's only a trailer out, but I'm really hyped for it because I don't like Dark Souls. I don't like the difficulty, but Japanese people, they like to make everything difficult, but it looks like it's worth it because he has crazy gruesome kills. He has some type of superpower. He probably has like a skill list that you can upgrade your character, and it's stuff to strive towards. It's like, why not? It's like, why not play this game? Moving on to number 13, Metro Exodus. Now Metro Exodus, I've never played a Metro game ever, like literally ever. I don't even know anything about Metro. I didn't even know it was based off a book until they put that like in the trailer or whatever. And Metro, it just looks good. Graphically, it looks really good. He was fighting some type of wildebeest. The weapons, both of the weapons that he had looked really cool. It reminded me of Dead Space, and I wanted to be Dead Space so bad. The environment looks cool. Everything about Metro just looks cool, and I even looked up the old games, and they look kind of good. I might actually go and buy them and play. Well, it wouldn't be a replay, but I might play them. And it's like, why not? It's like, this is maybe the last game, because I think this is the third game in the franchise, or third game in the series, and this might be the last game, and it looks really good. Moving on to number 12, Detroit Human Revolution. This game has to do with Jesse Williams, an actor that I really like because I'm a guy that watches Grey's Anatomy. Don't judge me. Detroit, it has Jesse Williams. It has robots. It reminds me of iRobot, and here's why. Because the robots are starting to have feelings, and it's the weirdest thing ever. Because I always thought, why don't robots or androids or cyborgs, whatever we want to call them, why don't they have feelings? And now they're giving them some sort of feelings. So now they're doing things, and now they made an interactive like choice game, kind of like Telltale, but I guess the gameplay would go farther than that. I've seen a gameplay demo of them walking around as a detective who is I believe they call them androids. A detective who is an android actually investigate a crime scene and ask people. He was interrogating someone. Actually, no, he was not interrogating someone. The mother of this daughter who has been held hostage by this other cyborg or android. I'm gonna stick to android. This other android has her daughter hanging off the roof, getting ready to shoot her, threatening to shoot her, and they're thinking about how they're gonna get this android to calm down and let go of the girl and apprehend him. You have to go through, you have to make decisions, you have to talk to all these different people from your sector, people, the SWAT team, You have to also have a conversation with the mother right at the beginning. It's like the first thing you see in the demo. You have a conversation also with the SWAT team. You have a conversation with the android, and you have to persuade him to calm down. Moving on to number 11, we have God of War 4. Now, I'm a fan of God of War. God of War looks amazing. He has an axe. He does not have those chain scythe swords or knives, whatever you want to call them. He does not have those anymore. He just has an axe, and he's throwing it around. He looks like Thor because he throws it and he can call it back, and it just, that's the only cool thing about Thor, because he always gets his ass beat. But anyway, he also threw it, and it like, made a circle around him, and it was like freezing the enemies or something like that. It looked really cool. It looks really good. The combat looks good. You can actually do stuff with the kid. He's not like a standby annoying character, kind of like Ashley from Resident Evil 4. He can actually do things, and I just want to know what the skills is, what you can do, and how you can change them. Like, God of War is just amazing, and I always want to play God of War. Number 10 is Anthem. Anthem, first of all, looks cool. But here's the thing with Anthem. Anthem looks like Mass Effect Andromeda, or what Mass Effect Andromeda should have been. It's made by the same people who made Mass Effect Andromeda. It's also published by the same people who published Mass Effect Andromeda. So now I see why Mass Effect Andromeda took, 5-6 years to actually to be developed and then release, and then it released with all the problems it did. And it looked like all the problems that Mass Effect Andromeda had went into this game. Anthem looks cool. It looks like Titanfall, it looks like Mass Effect, it looks like Destiny, it looks like so many games just put together, and it looks like it could dominate all of them. I trust in what they're going to do with Anthem, because everything from Mass Effect went into Anthem, so why would they not, why would it not dominate? Why would they not carry it through? Why would it not have DLC? Why would they not push it the way they did Mass Effect 3 with all the commercials and all the ads constantly showing you Anthem or Mass Effect 3. So, I think this game is going to go a far way, and it looks great. It just looks really smooth. It looks really cool, and I hope it doesn't fail like Mass Effect Andromeda. Now on to number 9. It's very controversial, but NBA Live 18. The reason why I put NBA Live here is because of competition. 2K needs competition. It needs competition bad, because it's just making all the money off of all these people. Now, yes, NBA Live does not look better than 2K. NBA Live cannot look the same as 2K, because now we're going to have 2 basketball games that look the same, and it's not going to work out for everybody. It's definitely not going to work out for the consumer, because now you're going to look at 2 games that look the same, and you're going to be like, well, they're the same thing, and that's what everybody says. So NBA Live 18 has a lot of great mechanics in it, and if they perform well, then it would be called great mechanics. They was called poor in 16, 15, 14, all those other games that were horrible, because the online sucked, so you couldn't even find a match, and if you found a match, the people would disconnect from the match or just leave the match because it sucked. The customization was limited. We need more of it, and it was cool what they did have, but they need like way more of it, like way more customization. And I like, they only sold 8,000 copies with their last game. What was it? It was 16 or 15. I think it was 16. They only sold 8,000 copies, so it's nowhere up. Is nowhere to go except up. With number 8, The Evil Within 2. Now, I didn't play the first Evil Within, but I do know it's like a Silent Hills or Resident Evil 7 type of game. It's very scary. It has all types of ghosts, demons, and things in it. And you're not even supposed to fight. It's more like just flight. You just run from everything. Just get away from it, because it's serious. It will beat you down, and you should just go and try to trigger that cutscene instead of fighting this pinhead thing or whatever. But it looks really good. The character has something. It looks like his daughter that he's trying to go find, or maybe she's dying or something. I didn't play the first game, so sorry if I don't know. It just looks really good, though. It looks really good. These like this like milk thing or something comes up and grabs him. I guess that's a form of the enemies. It also shows like this spider lady that was attacking them or something like that. She had like arms coming out her back. It just looked really, really nasty. That game looks really, really nasty, and it's like I like scary games, but not that scary. But this time I think I might get into it because it's really, really, really good, and I really like the Resident Evil 7, so why not get into this game? Now, number 7, we have Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. Now, Wolfenstein is only put here on this planet for one thing: to go and shoot everything up. So that's what Wolfenstein 2 is going to do. Shoot everything up. The Nazis still have control of the area that they're in. They have mechs and enhanced people and all types of things, and they're experimenting on people, and they're trying to take over the world. And basically your whole point as BJ is to go around and shoot everything. Okay, you go and shoot the gate up, you go and shoot the plane up, you go and shoot the window up, you go and shoot the mechs up, you go and shoot the people up, and it looks good. Blood, gore, the cutscenes, everything, the graphics, it looks really, really good. Now at number 6, we have Days Gone. Now Days Gone is a PS4 exclusive. It is a zombie game. Now this is another reason why I need to get a PS4. Days Gone can render like 100 zombies on the screen at once, maybe more. I think it might have been more in that first demo that they showed last year, and I wanted to see this game so bad this year, and if it wasn't shown, I don't know, PS4, it might be looking dark for you. But Days Gone looked so great. Like, there was so many zombies on screen, and now in this demo it shows you the world. It shows you that he can actually, it's literally open world, and he can take his bike and go and complete missions and do side missions and do other things. Stealth elements, there's multiple weapons in the game, there's nothing but zombies in the game. It just reminds me of Dead Rising, but like a way better and more serious version of Dead Rising, and it just, I don't know, it looks great to me. Now, number 5 is very dear to me because I love this game. I loved it ever since the first one, and it's Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Now, the trailer that they showed us, the story trailer, it looked kind of bad. There was only one good part in that trailer, and that was when they showed Black Panther. But with close-ups and everything, the characters don't look as appealing. They definitely don't look as appealing. I think in gameplay they look so appealing, and I watched I believe it was a 40-50 minute stream of them explaining gameplay, how switches work, how the Infinity Stones work, and it's just, this Marvel is going to be so great. People just don't know how great this Marvel is going to be. Like, it's literally going to be out in the next 3 or so months. People don't understand how great this game is going to be. The game at number 4 tops Marvel all the way, and that's Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now, Dragon Ball FighterZ, it's made by the same people who made Guilty Gear. And if you don't know what Guilty Gear is, go look up Guilty Gear XR 2 or Guilty Gear XR, whatever. Dragon Ball FighterZ, hand-drawn Dragon Ball characters that we all know and love. Goku, Gohan, Boo, Frieza, Cell, and I believe Vegeta was all in the showing. 6 characters was in the showing, and I mean, honestly, they could probably launch the game with those 6 characters, and I still buy it. I'll pay $60 for that. That game looks amazing. The art style, the animations, the Kamehamehas, the world blowing up. If you finish someone with a level 3 Kamehameha from Gohan, it turns into a level 5 and it blows up the stage that you're on. That's just amazing. Like, that's only Dragon Ball Z fans, One Punch fans, and people who love just gigantic explosions understand how great that is. Now at number 3, everything VR. And when I say everything VR, I mean everything PlayStation showed for VR, which was an army game that looked like Time Crisis, and I always wanted that. A VR Time Crisis? Come on. There was like some type of scary like Resident Evil 7 type game, but of course, the art style was different. Doom, they brought Doom to VR. They brought the most brutal game I've ever played in my life. I thought Mortal Kombat was bad. Doom, oh my god. They brought the brutal game Doom to VR. They brought Fallout to VR. Now, I don't even like Fallout, but VR Fallout looks really really good. Like, it makes me want to get it. At number 2, we have Spider-Man. Now, I'm not a Spider-Man like fanatic. I used to be when I was a little kid, but now I'm kind of off the wave. But they made a Spider-Man game that looks amazing. They basically did what Rocksteady did to Batman. Like, they made the perfect Spider-Man game. I'm calling it the perfect Spider-Man game, and it hasn't even released yet. It's only been at E3, and they only have a release date of early 2018. Web swinging, the movement, the combat, the stealth. They even gave Spider-Man gadgets. What else do I need to say? And finally, at number 1, I've been going on for a long time. I don't even know how long I've been going on, but I've been going on for a long time. Xbox backward compatibility. This one, it really hits me because I already have an Xbox, and they took Xbox back to the original Xbox. And then on top of that, they're enhancing the 360 games to look better and enhancing the original Xbox games to look better. Like, that's just amazing to me. Like, even though some original Xbox games I haven't played, I don't care about, but what if they bring out, I don't know, original Budokai Tenkaichi? What if they bring out one of the old WWE games, like WWE 2005 or something like that? I think it's SmackDown vs. Raw 2005. Like, what if they bring out old school Street Fighter games? What if Third Strike, the original Xbox version, gets ported up? Like, it's so many things, and I just think that movement and everything with the Xbox One X was really, really monumental and really, really, really different and new. And it just made this E3 2017 really, really great. Again, it's Nique 215. If you like my thoughts, just like, comment, and subscribe. Show some love. And also, I'm tired of babbling. It's been a long day. It's Nique 215, and I'm out.